So hi, I'm Dave. So I'm the head of engineering here at psKINETIC. Been here for around 7 years now. Which I think shows how much I enjoy working at psKINETIC. During that time, I've also been traveling to Latin America. So that was about a 6-month sabbatical I took, which was a hell of a lot of fun. And PSK were really supportive of me doing that. So that was really great. Yeah, so the engineering team fundamentally sort of builds solutions, I suppose, for our customers, and that starts with a complex design and architecture phase, and then following that, we go into the build and actually produce that software. We spend a lot of time on that design and architecture phase because I think getting that right is really key to actually having a solution with longevity that's going to last our customers over many years. We support most of our customers' products, so we don't just build them, but we actually go and manage that product after we've put it live in the customer domain. And I think that is part of the reason, that we do produce such good software, because we know we're going to be the ones supporting it. So that's really the sort of first thing. I think the second thing we kind of do as a department is we do a lot of technical assurance with some of the larger customers and some of the larger solutions. So, going in and having a look at some rather big code bases, analysing how well they've been built, where they could be improved, and just, really giving a recommendation to our customers of what they should be doing with that code base. The other thing, I think, when you think about an engineering department, we've got to create really good products, but we've got to actually do the R&D that supports that. And I think moving with the times is really important. So we invest quite a lot of time here in actually researching what are the latest technology, trends, what is the most intelligent automation products and tools that are out there today that we can start using and get ahead of the game almost. And I think that paired with our sort of passion for creating really good products that are future-proofed is really a good summary of what we do in the engineering team. Yeah, sure. So I think that when I think about psKINETIC and Appian, I think I have to say we're one of the most experienced that I know in the world at delivering Appian implementations. We've been sort of doing this for 10+ years now by Appian's side, and watching the platform grow, we've kind of grown with it, and we've understood where the platform is going, the directions, and all of that has really helped us to kind of gain that really good experience. From an RPA sense, it's interesting for me personally. 6 years ago now, we built our first RPA implementation that we put live with a customer, and it's really interesting to see how that journey's been progressing. So we obviously spotted an opportunity quite a long time ago for that technology, and it's kind of really grown and blown up since then. So it's been really good for us to see how that's just grown, and me personally, it's been very interesting because I worked quite closely on that actual code. So that's been really interesting. So I think again we've been in the RPA space for some time, and I'd say we've got some good experience there. Yeah, so there's 3 things I would like to cover here. I think number one, really, and it's something that I feel differentiates us quite a lot, is understanding the customer's needs and the problems they're trying to solve, and really spending a decent amount of time fully understanding that and trying to work with our customers to help come to the best solution. So what we don't want to do is just go in and build something because we've been told to build it if we don't think it's the right thing to do. So I think number one, really knowing our customers' problems, understanding them, and helping them get to the right solution. I think number 2 really comes down to methodology and how we work. So I'm a big advocate of Agile, and have seen on many occasions the value that can be added from using it. So we've been doing that for years now, and again, I think we've got good experience with that methodology. That said, I think there's always an element of our customers may need to flex that model a little bit, where they're not running quite the pure Agile methodology, and that's okay. And I think that's the other side, where we've worked with quite a few customers that have slightly different methodologies, and just matching up to that and really just working with our customers and adapting to their methodology within the Agile framework has been really effective. And look, I think the third one is quite obvious, really, but having a really smart team of engineers backed by a really smart team of quality assurance analysts is really important. Yeah, the best thing about psKINETIC, it's always a difficult question because I do feel like there's a lot of things I could say, but I think it boils down to, for me, being surrounded by a load of smart people who are really driven, want to learn and want to grow, and being in that culture and that environment is really nice because it kind of pushes everybody to go down that path, which is always nice.